NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Atlanta Hawks. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. Irving to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Jumper's good. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
The drive, right to the basket. Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
Here's Durant for two. Gets a look, can't hit. To Kent Bazemore. To Trae Young. To Kent Bazemore. Fires the three. Herter can't connect that time. To Durant. Irving to Durant. Beyond the arc for three. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Hawks have it. Trae Young to Kevin Herter. Probing the defense. Screen coming. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Pretty fortunate to get that kind of a good look with the shot clock winding down.
Durant across the timeline. His team up by 1. Beasley to Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. Trae Young to Kevin Herter. To Trae Young. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. Down low, Capella. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down by 1. Nothing going here on that drive. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Kevin Durant. He's got 2 shots coming. Career 88% from the line. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy. Pick up.
Trae Young. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Irving. Not done yet. Clint Capella pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Trae Young to Kevin Herter. To Trae Young. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot. period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, he had him there for a second. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Trae Young to Kent Bazemore. To Trae Young. Shot from the lane won't go. Into the front court, it's Irving. Leads just a point. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No. He's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Nothing going here on that drive. DeAndre Jordan tips it. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. To Trae Young from long range.
Kyrie Irving. That's his first personal foul. Team.
Trae Young at the line. And hits the first free throw. Second to 3. Got it. 3 for 3. Nice. Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. To Beasley. For Durant, down low. He throws it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
To Trae Young. Down low, Collins. Throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Kyrie with the rock. To Durant. Irving to Durant. From the painted area, won't go down. Kevin Durant with that shot, he's 5 for 8.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Trae Young. Tough make through traffic.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Durant with the basketball up top. All tied up, 13 apiece. Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. Durant to Irving. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Trae Young to Kent Bazemore. To Trae Young. Going to launch beyond the arc. Trae Young is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Hits the second. One more coming.
Right back to you.
Substitutions.
And he hits all 3 free throws. Irving into the front court. Down 3. Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm shot.
KD for 2. Add 2 points to the board. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Has a look. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
And he finishes at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. A pass stolen by the Nets. Probing the defense. Durant. And that one out of bounds off a net. Changes coming from both sides right now.
For the Brooklyn Nets, number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie. Subbing in for Atlanta, number 25, Alex Len.
Hey, switch that guy. Here comes Swing. Here comes Swing. Here comes Swing.
Trae Young. Has a chance. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Durant. Nice pass to set things up. Dwayne Dedmon with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Count the bucket for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nets have it. Durant to Allen Crabbe. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
The NBA Season 8 2020 games and highlights coming up next.
84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Here's Rondo with it. Leads 1. Allen Crabbe sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Allen Crabbe. Trae Young. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot to Trae Young. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. Nets have the basketball. To Allen Crabbe. Durant. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
The screen sets him up for two.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Durant across the timeline. They trail by one. To Dinwiddie. They'll get it to Durant. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Here comes the screen. And the nice finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Durant. To Dinwiddie. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. 4-3. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the three.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Rondo, tough matchup against Durant. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Here's a chance from long range. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Here comes the screen. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good to beat the buzzer. He got it off just in time. So count the basket, and they're back within striking distance at the end of the first quarter. One of those games, every shot seems to be going down. Only one quarter in the books, Jay. Defensively, what needs to be tightened up?
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players would drive me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just going there.
Okay. Well, you went there.
Rebound taken in by the Nets. KD with the rock. To Dinwiddie. Durant. To Dinwiddie. Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
NBA Season 8 2020 matchups coming up next. Memphis Grizzlies 1-2, Boston Celtics 2-2.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. for three. Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Durant to Dinwiddie. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Off the mark at the line. Here's Atlanta. Take stock of the floor. Done. Fires the three. No good. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Up by 3. Ed Davis. Beyond the arc for 3. Off the mark. No good. From the outside. No good. Done. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Jarrett Allen at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6.
NBA Season 8 2020 matchups coming up next. Portland Trail Blazers 2-1, Los Angeles Clippers 3-1.
To Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Huerter can't connect that time. Irving with the basketball. Up by 6. Shot won't go. Another follow. Still no good. Into the front court comes Rondo. He'll run the offense. Shot from in close. No good. Here's Irving. Into the front court. Up 6. To Davis. Beasley. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Dunn to Capella. Michael Beasley with the block. From the painted area, won't go down. Dinwiddie into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. To Davis. Irving to Beasley.
NBA Season 8 2020 matchups coming up next. Cleveland Cavaliers 3-1, Indiana Pacers 3-1.
That should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To the end of today's game.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 20, DeAndre Jordan.
To Chris Dunn.
For Atlanta, number 6.
Five to shoot for Atlanta.
Screen come.
Rondo off the mark. It's Brooklyn's ball. Irving to Beasley. Oh, had him going there for a second. Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Rondo into the front court. Down a dozen. To Chris Dunn. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Old school backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Dunn. To Ken Bazemore. Gets it down to Capella. Short jumper won't go down. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Beasley. Five seconds to shoot. To Dinwiddie. Fires the three. Shakes three and hits.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
To Ken Bazemore. No good. Kyrie across the timeline. His guy's up by 15. Down low to Jordan. Cleans it up. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
NBA Season 8 2020 matchups coming up next. Milwaukee Bucks 2-2, Miami Heat 1-2.
Kevin Durant. Entering the game for the Bucks, number 20, John Collins.
Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Whistle sounds. We have a tie-up. Jump ball. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. To Chris Dunn. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And counted at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the left corner. They work it to Capella. Down low. Clint Capella. He's 3 for 7.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Durant. Michael Beasley with the slam. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
To Chris Dunn.
Gotta come through, gotta come through.
To Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. Capella down low. Goes reverse to lay it in.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Durant with the basketball up top. They lead it by 14. Deep left corner. Here comes the screen. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. Dunn to Kevin Huerter. To Ken Bazemore. Trying to cash in. The Nets have the rebound. And stuffs it home.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
To Chris Dunn. Down low, Capella. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Durant to Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. Oh, he had him there for a second. Beasley. From long range, it's done with the rebound. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Kevin Durant with the rock to Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. Durant. Capella's on him. Quinn Capella rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Chris Dunn. Can't connect from inside. Durant across the timeline. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Beasley. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Dunn. To Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. DeAndre Jordan sends it away. Short jumper off the mark. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. It's been all net so far.
Thanks, Ed. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets. The Hawks would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game.
Game track. Three-point shooting. Player of the half.
Kevin Durant and his court IQ were on display as he delivered the ball, putting his teammates in a position to score the basketball. His timing was impeccable. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys leading by 14. To Durant. Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him. Dunn to Trae Young. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. John Collins able to recover with the block. He's going to the free throw line to shoot. Caris LeVert, a couple of free throws on the way. 71% for his career. Oops, he missed the first one. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. To Chris Dunn. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. 4-3. Huerter can't connect that time. Durant to Irving. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Chris Dunn. Trae Young to Chris Dunn. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot there for Chris Dunn. No good. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. And count the basket inside. Simply put, when the
2K.
ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Here comes the screen. Trae Young to Chris Dunn. And the rebound taken in by Jordan. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Gets it down to Capella. Scores from the post.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Irving brings the ball up court. Surveys the floor. Irving to Beasley. The drive right to the basket. Lets it fly from long range.
That's his first.
Michael Beasley is going to get a chance at 3 here. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First try, no good. And he hits the second. Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. To Trae Young. Off the assist.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Brooklyn's got it.
I got ball.
Irving to Durant. Irving to Durant. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Trying to cash in. The rebound cleared by the Nets. Irving into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Dunn to Trae Young. Here comes the screen. Reset here. Let's see what they do. The screen sets him up for 2.
That move, that was nasty right there. But look, if you don't want to defend him, let me know. I can get a 10-day.
Irving to Durant. Fires the 3, and Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Working hard on the glass. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Durant, now to Jordan, down low. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Got it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Kyrie with the rock. To Beasley.
Double.
Durant. Kyrie. A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
The Hawks will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Hawks.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Trae Young. A pass stolen by the Nets. To Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. To Allen Crabbe. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Kyrie Irving. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Trae Young to Kevin Huerter. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Irving with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Has a look. Just off the mark. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Here's Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Count the basket at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Screen coming. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Irving to Beasley. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Whistle stops play. Timeout here for Atlanta as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. To Trae Young. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Taking advantage of the turnover.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
To Trae Young. They work it to Capella. Down low. And a throwdown.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. It's the Hawks with the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Rondo. Not that time. He missed it. To Davis. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Trae Young. From the outside, no good. Kyrie across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Dinwiddie. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Irving. Hawks have the board. Has a chance. Gets a shot up off the mark.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
To Dinwiddie. Trying to cash in. Dinwiddie shot, no good. To Kent Bazemore. Trae Young. Rondo. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Irving. Here comes the screen. 5 on the shot clock. Kyrie. It's no good. Great defense. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room. Hawks with the basketball to start this 4th quarter. They're looking up at a big margin, and that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Hey, back door, watch that back door.
Has a look. And scores. Nice move, Jay.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Up, baby.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
Kyrie Irving has got 2 shots coming. A career 87% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. It's Atlanta ball.
I got ball.
Done.
Screen on your left.
Knocked loose.
Watch that cutter.
The Hawks with 4 to shoot.
Hands off, get the board.
Shot by Dunn, no good. The follow won't go either. To Davis.
I got ball.
Irving. To Dinwiddie. Has a chance. Deep 2 there, won't go. Done.
I got ball.
Rondo. And knocks it down. Jay, the defender, tough to gamble that time beyond the arc.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
I got him. I got ball.
slam, snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Wayne Dedmon with the 2.
I'm a little bit confused. Was that a well-designed offense or just poor defense? Maybe a little bit of both.
To Dinwiddie. Kyrie Irving for 2, and he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Can't connect from in close. To Davis. Irving. Scores from the post.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Ken Bazemore. To Kevin Huerter. Down to 5 on the 24. Trying to cash in. Rondo's shot won't go down. To Dinwiddie. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Here comes the screen. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. Rondo. Off the iron. No good. To Irving. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Hawks have it. To Ken Bazemore. Probing the defense. To Kevin Huerter. Here comes the screen. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Rondo. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Rajon Rondo. He's going to get 3 shots here. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Second to 3 is good.
Number 10, Michael Beasley.
Knocks down all 3 at the line. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys holding the big lead. Gets it in the left corner. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. To Ken Bazemore. Kevin Durant. Huge block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Durant had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Hawks with the basketball. Probing the defense. To Ken Bazemore. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Irving with the basketball. Looking to make something happen to Beasley. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Here comes the screen. To Ken Bazemore. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Rondo. Offensive board. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 20, John Collins. Subbing in.
To Durant.
Number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
To Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc for 3. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Spencer Dinwiddie. Here's Atlanta. Take stock of the floor. To Ken Bazemore. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Rondo. He connects with the step back.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Durant to Dinwiddie. Durant buries the 3.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Rondo with the basketball. His guys down big. To Capella. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that. But when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Here's Rondo with it. Down a bundle.
Screen.
Curling inside. Spinning shot. Won't fall. To Jordan. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense. To Ken Bazemore. And he drains it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Durant. Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's the Hawks with the basketball. To Ken Bazemore. Trae Young to Ken Bazemore. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Not going to have it this time.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Irving to Durant. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Kyrie lets it go. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. To Ken Bazemore. Trae Young to Ken Bazemore. Not that time.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Oh, he had it. Trae Young. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Ken Bazemore. Has a look. Not that time. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. It wasn't surprising to see this team get the win. They did a great job of letting the fundamentals of basketball be the key to success. Check out the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets. The Hawks didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Brooklyn Nets did their best work away from the basket. They used a combination of perimeter defense and long-range scoring to get themselves the win.
Player of the game.
Kevin Durant put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.